my sins.
They say I move like I got something to prove and nothing to lose. Rather be clutching my tool, not tucking my jewels, stuck in my ways, not fucking with fools. Comfortable in the booth. Often I was getting grounded as a youth on the A honor roll, but yet suspended out of school. I'm just being honest though, I ain't comprehend the rules. Mama told me study hard, be patient, go to church, fight back if you're hit, but Pac said bomb first. So if you plan to get me, be prepared to get it worse. Get a doctor, a nurse, a casket, and a hearse. I was young, I joined the army, thought it would make me sane, but all it did was help a nigga shoot with better aim. I'm stupid with it, man. Backstage at your concert, somebody screaming duck, but it ain't Eddie Kane. You already know I'm nice from my last raps. These niggas squares like the middle of a hashtag. Flow so crazy, they say Nash, you a head case. Going ham for the cheese, trying to get my bread straight. All my dudes goons kick it with them till a leg break, cause they'll grab the pump and get it jumping like a head fake. Yes, I make this beat, I must agree, this shit is murder. Ain't no one-on-ones, my niggas jumping like it's hurdles. Pull the burner out and get the bussin', yeah, it's fertile. But if the spot hot, tuck it in like a girdle. Marq Nash.
Father, forgive him. Father, forgive him. Father, forgive him. Yeah. Father, forgive him. Oh, Lord. Father, forgive him. Father, forgive him. Father, forgive him. Lord, forgive me for my sins. I know I said last time, if you do it once, I would never ask again. But yet I must confess, I must repent. You said a lie for a lie. They tried to murder me, so I murdered them.
Walk in the room so casually, dolo without the faculty. Was taught to roll solo whenever you're catching casualties. Where y'all at? One war, who wanna challenge me? Everybody king till it's time to step on the balcony. All my shit's legit, this ain't no made up gun bars. And all my eaters legal, I ain't facing no gun charge. I'm in the slums hard. Players are stealing, double crossing, and going behind backs like point guards. Damn, homie, that's messed up. You hating cause you lesser? I see you, Judas, just waiting for you to step up. You see how I do this? I get better and better the moment you disrespect me. The second I lift your dress up, I know the hardest hoods in my city gon' quote it. But I was sitting in the studio all alone when I wrote it. Better yet, I just flow it. If you ever witnessed it in person, you already know then. That boy black out with no pen, then go in. Run it like I got 4 shins and 4 calves. You already know about my vocab. Man, I got my foot on their neck like it's a doormat, so I can make it rain in this bitch and change the forecast. I know you got your future planned out and it's all mapped, but I can go stupid in this bitch and alter all that. But nah, I'ma chill, I'ma leave it at the altar, then fall back. Ain't the real nigga, what you call that?
Father, forgive him. Father, forgive him. Father, forgive him. Yeah. Father, forgive him. Oh, Lord. Father, forgive him. Father, forgive him. Father, forgive him. Lord, forgive me for my sins. I know I said last time, if you do it once, I would never ask again. But yet I must confess, I must repent. You said a lie for a lie. They tried to murder me, so I murdered them.
Yes, y'all. How y'all feel? Let's keep this thing moving. I'm gonna keep this thing moving around just a little bit more before we start the show. Hope y'all having a good day wherever y'all at. I promise y'all. I promise I'm having a better day than last time y'all saw me, and I apologize to y'all for that. And we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna keep this thing moving. I'm gonna play one more record before I start the show. As always, y'all know I produced this one as well. This one is called Sacrifice, featuring my boy Jashawn Fresh Powell. And then we're going to get into the show after this one. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up. Ricky Williams himself. Hey, Ricky, your merch is in the mail, baby. Let me know when you get it. Black Star, your stuff
Growing
is in the
up,
mail.
didn't want much but gold chains and Grammys. Trips to Disney with the family. I put the car seat in my Camry. Think about my child and how can we get a full plate? Fuck the scraps they try to.
Y'all ain't hear what I'm saying, man. Y'all better get familiar, bro.
This that squad sound.
Growing Growing up, didn't want much but gold chains and Grammys. Trips to Disney with the family. I put the car seat in my Camry. Think about my child and how can we get a full plate? Fuck the scraps they try to hand me now. Came a long way from hand-me-downs. This game is looking like a circus. I can't stand these clowns. They juggling balls on a tightrope above it all. I walk with no net, you no threat, I won't fall. You steady jocking, thinking I won't put in work, but I'm already clocked in the booth, I'm feeling like my grandma Mary's watching. Before the war, consider every option. When I brainstorm, umbrellas out, Mary Poppins.
Sacrificed it all, I gotta get it. Made my move to stack it up and flip it. If you ain't a boss, you will never understand what it's like to be the man. I'm the fucking man. We fly high into the sky. Out of the gutter, we made it alive.
If my niggas need me, I'll be right there in the quickness. Not one single hair on my head is timid. Still dwell in the spots where you scared to visit. You so square, don't get it. Wasn't there, didn't live it. Painting pictures over here so clear and vivid. Know it's haters over there trying to smear the image. 22 on my back like Emmett. I wake up before the roosters rise, chasing the chicken. No suit and tie, give you the business. Fourth down in inches. This is for the championship, not no scrimmage. My mama ain't raised no bitch. I don't do gimmicks. I'll see you in hell before I let you see me finished.
Sacrificed it all, I gotta get it. Made my move to stack it up and flip it. If you ain't a boss, you'll never understand what it's like to be the man. I'm the fucking man. We fly high into the sky. Out of the gutter, we made it alive.
Alive, baby. We're alive, y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Let's start the show. How you guys doing? Hope this broadcast is finding you in good spirits, good health, good prosperity, and good fortune for you and your family. My name is Marq Nash. You are back with another great episode of Breaking the Beats. You already know what we're going to do. We're going to break down the business, the entertainment, art, technology, sports, and pretty much anything else I can squeeze into those letters. As you know, today is Wednesday. It's hump day, so we're going to talk about some relationship advice as much as we can, much as I can. Let me start off and be totally transparent with you guys. I was a little buzzed on Monday. Probably was still hurting. And said a lot of things, a lot of that stuff I shouldn't have said, whether I meant it or not. A lot of it I don't mean. I was just in the spirit of it and just took things too far. Sometimes as people, we can take things too far. I am a flawed individual, yo. I'm not perfect. So as we do the show tonight, just keep that in mind. I do not have all the answers. Trust me, I do not have all the answers. I make mistakes. I make mistakes daily, multiple times a day. So work with me as I work with you, and we can get through it. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna have a little relationship advice today, much as I can give you. Like I said, I am super flawed. I do not have all the answers, but it's a lot of things we got to talk about. And yeah, he said don't trip. Yeah, I know, Rick, but I shouldn't have said some of that shit I was saying, man. Like I said, I was in rare form. I was still hurting due to the loss. I'm still hurting, but that's why we're going to do this show like this today, too. We're going to talk about it. We got to get it out and talk about the steps to having a better relationship. We're going to get into a Ask Marq Nash segment because we got some questions left over from last Wednesday that I did not get into. So that's going to be kind of fun this week. I'm going to get into that, the Ask Marq Nash segment. But a couple things I wanted to get into right away, and let's just jump right into it, right? Bear with me. Let me fix this. Bo Diddley, I was wilding Monday, nigga. I was snapping, bro. And that's why I took the episode down, because I'm better than that, and my audience deserves better than that. So I appreciate y'all riding with me. Let me keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. We ain't gonna harp on that too long. Like I said, it's out there. Somebody got it, and I said it clearly. I apologize to anybody that I offended with my jargon, my verbiage. But man, sometimes you gotta snap a little bit, man. But it is what it is. It's nothing personal towards anybody. It can't be personal because I don't know you personally. But sometimes, even still, we make personal attacks on people that we should not do. We let small things set us off and send us down a whole path, and that path can lead you to somewhere that you can't come back from. But what is a relationship, though, right? Speaking of this, right? Someone say I might have damaged my relationship with some people, some of my viewers, some of my subscribers. I get it. It's very possible. But what is a relationship, right? Most relationships have some things in common: trust, commitment, and vulnerability, right? There's always going to be that somewhere in any kind of relationship, whether it's a personal relationship, and it's different types of relationships, right? You have intimate relationships, you have personal relationships, you have business relationships, and it's a lot of that going on, right? In all day throughout your life, these things are manifesting and are coming into fruition. But you do have to find a way to build healthy relationships. You have to develop and maintain certain skills every day. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. I don't know if these are in any order because, like I said, it's not 5. It's way more than 5. It's a lot of things you can do to make your relationships better. But the first and most important one, I believe. Matter of fact, before we do that, I got something else I want to do before we get into that. Let me grab this book. I'm going to grab this book off this shelf, and I want to show you guys this book. So I received this book in the mail the other day, courtesy of Dr. William Flip Clay. It's a good read. It's not a long read, so it's not that thick of a book. It's about 120, 150 pages at best. It's an easy read. You can read it in a day if you got the time, right? But I challenge everybody to find this book, The Diary of an Emotionally Constipated Man. The Constipated Man. Oh my goodness. This thing is compelling. I don't even want to tell you how far I got into it because y'all can be like, damn, what you do all day? You just read that one book? You ain't do nothing else? But I sat down with this today on the toilet. Jokingly, right? Joking, right? But I sat down with this book, man, and started reading The Constipated Man. Dr. William Flip Clay. So I want to start off the show like that. Let's promote this business, promote his brother, promote his book, and promote what he got going on. Also, I want to let people know if you got merch from me, you ordered the merch, it's out. I send it out. If I got your address, I send it out. And part of the delay was, for one, you guys know we making these things by hand. We cutting out the middleman with Teespring and all these other companies. We're doing it all by hand, and we sending it all out by hand. So we got a P.O. box today. Got a P.O. box just for the business of doing this right here. Because I can't give everybody my personal address, of course. You guys get that respectfully, right? So we definitely got that done. We got those out. I'm going to go over a couple things. I'll drop the link. Anybody want to come on, give me your thoughts and opinions? Cool. If not, it's going to be a real short tonight because I still got a lot of work to do. And I appreciate you guys for hiring me to do the work, but at the same time, I got to do it, and I got to do it in a timely fashion. So apologize for the delays, but like I said, I'm a work in progress. So I think one of the first steps, and I could be wrong on some of this, but I think it's very important to, first and foremost, listen. He said, hold on, let me read through a couple of these real quick. He said, that's what's up. I went out, just came back in and saw you the book down. Yeah. I'm promoting the book, Mr. Bailey. I got the book. He's a man of his word. He sent it to me. I read it, and I told him I was going to do this when I got it. I was going to promote it. but more importantly, I'm going to read it. And I want to buy another version of this, and I'm gonna keep this one because he signed it and he personalized the inside for me. But I'm gonna buy another one, and I'm gonna give that away to a subscriber. I can do that probably on Friday, Monday. Matter of fact, I'll send it directly from him. I'll just buy it and just put their address in, so they'll send it. It'll go directly to them versus it coming to me and then I send it to them. So let's do it that way. But it's a captivating read so far. But back to the 5 steps, right? 5 key skills and tools and things I think personally we should utilize more. I ain't got all the answers, but I know you're not going to get anywhere with any relationship if you don't first listen. You got to shut the fuck up. You have to. And when you listen, it's different types of listening, right? We all know that. Some people listen just to wait for their turn to talk, and they can combat anything you said. But it's also something called, I believe it's called active listening. And I'm listening with empathy, listening to understand what somebody's saying, where they're coming from, where they're trying to go with it. But after that, repeat what they said to make sure you heard the right thing. So you said blah, 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 and I need to take the trash out because you were upset about it. I'm just saying, if whatever it was. If you were a guy dealing with your mom, or you live with your people, or you in a college dorm and you're having a problem with your roommate, sometimes you have to listen and repeat back what they're saying to make sure you heard them the right way. You got to. Now, somebody used to always tell me, they say, it's a reason why God gave you 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 mouth. Because you should be watching and listening twice as much, right? So, like I said, I don't have all the answers, but like I said, I'm going to put out what I got, what I think. I'll drop the link out. You guys can trade some bars with me and let me know what you think. So listening is key. Listening is going to be the key to any relationship. I don't care if this is a soldier dealing with subordinates or dealing with superiors, mother, son to mother. A lot of times people think just because you're the parent, you are always in charge. Yeah, you might be in charge, but that doesn't mean you're always right. And it takes a lot to realize as a parent that say, hey, I messed up right here. You get what I'm saying? My daughter gets food all over her clothes. That's my fault. I didn't put the bib on. That's my fault. I should have fed her. I should have monitored her eating. That's on me. Can't get mad at her for making a mess. She's doing what she's supposed to do. So we have to be aware of those kind of things and be cognizant of those things, because some people are gonna just naturally assume I'm right, you wrong. Look, I did some petty stuff the other day. I was listening, but I came in late. I was in somebody else's chat, and I heard something they didn't like. I said something back. Somebody called me on it. I think it was Sir. He was like, man, you being a little petty. And I was like, yeah, I am being petty. And people was like, such and such with your boy. I was like, oh, that ain't my boy. So they thought I was defending the guy, but really, I was just trying to get my point off, based on what she said. I came in and I spoke without reading the room and listening. Sometimes you got to read the room. So we're going to keep this thing moving. Somebody calling me already. Why do they do this when I'm live? I'm cooking, y'all. I'm trying to get these points off so I can get somebody in here, let them speak, and then we can close this show early, man. Get into some funnies, and we can keep the show moving. After listening, respectfully, of course, you got to be respectful. I think the next thing that's more important is be fearless. And when I say be fearless, I know it sounds cliche. Well, I got to tell you the truth. Man, think about it. It's always a time to tell someone, hey, the truth, right? The truth doesn't have no friends to it, right? But, let's be clear. Ask yourself, is this the right time to say this to the person? Am I the right person to say it? Hold on, what'd you say? No StreamYard? I'm on StreamYard. Yeah, you can pull up, man. I don't care. I'll drop the link. I was just wanting to get some of this off before anybody start coming in and just get me off track. Because sometimes, especially when we got a lot of people up here, man, I don't even get all my thoughts off right, and then I forget it. But y'all can bear with me. I bear with you. We can pass it around. It's all love. But where was I at? See, where was that? What was that? What I said? Be fearless. Yeah, you got to be fearless with certain things, but also be respectful. Are you the right person to? Okay, perfect example. You got a cousin. It's her wedding day. Are you? And everybody's walking around telling her, "You look so beautiful, Dash. You look so beautiful." Is today the right time, the right place, and are you the right person to tell her, "Yeah, thank God you got that lap surgery, or you got what's that thing? You got that little lap belt to help you lose that weight fitting your dress." Yes, it's true, but is it kind? Is it respectful? Is today the right time? Are you the right person? Is this the right place for you to say that remark? Probably not on her wedding day, right? Sir Senior, you just pulled up. I'm just going through a couple little things, 5 skills, 5 things we need to do. I'm gonna go through mine, and as I go through them, you can jump in with yours. You can tell me you agree. You got something even better. But like I said, I don't have all the answers. I'm a truly flawed person. I really showed that over the last couple of weeks. I'm working to get better. I got to get back on my square. Cannot let other people's actions cause me to react. And I can't be so eager and so willing and so hungry to give them a reaction. And that comes with having a couple shots during a live show. The voice change, the personality change, the verbiage change. And I don't like to be that person. With that said, Sir Senior, welcome to the show. How you been, bro?
I'm good. Salute, Mark. Salute everybody in the chat. This is gonna be a good one. This is a good one. It's gonna be a great one for a couple laughs. I'm at the donkey. But we're gonna get some truth out here. It's gonna help build some real long-lasting relationships.
I agree, man. Like I said, we don't always have to agree, but we will have to be respectful to each other and each other's point of views and each other's opinions. That's why I'm at with it so far. I don't went through 2 things off of my list. Do you have a list or something mentally you can just go to and refer to, like, hey, these are certain skills and certain things and tools that I have been using to try to have better relationships?
Yes, sir. You hit one on the head. Was communication. Communication is key. And I call it active communication because it's not just talking. People are like, oh, well, talk to me. I could talk to you all day, but if you don't understand and feel what I'm saying, you don't see it from my point of view. It's like me talking to the wall. So communication is really a big thing. That's very key.
Yeah, I think the first thing I had on my list actually was listening, and I think the other thing was be fearless. But it was more to that, to be fearless. So I was communicating with the chat at the same time. What's up, Supreme? Bo Daly, what's up? Dehydrates, what's up? Big Pump Killer, what up? Terrence Bailey, Ricky Williams, Bo Dilly. Okay, King Mitch. You said shout out to the show. Check your email, homie. I'm gonna check it during the show. But far as be fearless, like I said, with that's telling somebody the truth. But like I said, it's a time, it's a place, and you got to consider, am I the right one to tell it? Like I said, I love that example. Will you tell your auntie or your cousin on her wedding day, yeah, you look good, thank God you got that surgery? No, it's true. She did get the surgery. She do look better for the surgery. But are you the right person to say that? Is this the right time and is this the right place? No. That's not what I mean by be fearless. See, you got to be careful, and I got to break it down like that because people will take that weapon and take this and just go off with it, start shooting truth bullets everywhere. And you're going to get kicked out your mama house doing that, bro. You better relax. With that said, Supreme Boxing Talk just pulled up. What's up, bro? How you feel?
Shit, man, I can't call a man chilling, man. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, every day, man, I'm just trying to be great, man.
I hear that, man. I'm on the same tight time, man.
Gotta shoot me your email, man, so I can send you this merch I got for you, man. Shoot me your email, or email me your address so I can send you some merch that we got for you though.
Okay. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I got you. You know, I'm coming out there. I'm supposed to be coming out there next month and shit.
Okay, yeah. Well, we can hold it for you too. Then, if you
Yeah,
want to do that,
you know
we
what
can
I'm
do
saying?
that.
I mean, we'll still chop it up on the back end and shit though.
Yeah, man, we're gonna square you away, man. Sir Senior, like I said, yours is in the mail. Ricky Williams, Black Star, all yours is in the mail. And yeah, man, we're talking about I say it's a lot more than 5, right? But what are certain skills and tools that you use to have better relationships, Supreme? But before we get into that, tell people about your channel where they can follow you at. I'm sorry, sir, I didn't do that with you. Tell people your channel, tell people your name, where they can follow you at, and what you got going on your channel.
Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Instagram, Facebook. You know, we got the YouTube channel popping. Just did. I usually drop content 4:15 Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I just did a history lesson with my OG Kurt Sugar on the WBC and their nasty mouthed ways. It was definitely a good one. Yeah, man. So yeah, check us out, man. You know what I'm saying? Dropping hot boxing content. You know what I'm saying?
Good. It was a good show too. I didn't catch all of it, but I caught most of it. And you guys made some good points for why certain people shouldn't be in the Boxing Hall of Fame. I mean, Pete Rose can't be in baseball. He did illegal things. They kept him out. I think Barry Bonds still out of the Baseball Hall of Fame. But boxing, that's a whole nother story, man. But we're going to get into that on another episode when we do cleaning up our sport part 2. Because we definitely got to clean up our sport. We keep it moving. But let me ask you, man, what are certain things that you believe that are important to having a successful relationship? And I ain't just talking about a female to male, just talking about having a good homie, your mom, your you know, even as a father.
Learning how to accept things for what they are and still like coexist. You know, some people might do might bother you, but that's just their nature. And it's not like nothing that's harmful to you. It's just, you know what I'm saying, what they do. You know what I'm saying? So you got to learn how to coexist with certain things. I think that helps out, and be willing to tell someone something bothers you or something hurts your feelings or something. You know what I'm saying? Not be like aggressive with it, but just let them know, hey, I don't feel like that was right, or I think that was wrong when you did whatever. I think those are two main things with all relationships, not just with, you know what I'm saying, your relationship with your female, but you know what I'm saying, with any business, friends, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much where we at with it too. Like I said, listening is so vital, but not just listening to speak, active listening, repeating back what the person said to make sure you heard them correctly, especially if it's something offensive. Make sure you heard them right. And being fearless with the truth. But always remember, it's a time, it's a place, or for everything. Because some things, yeah, it might be the truth. I mean, but are you gonna say it? You walk out the store, the cops, are you just gonna say, shoot, yeah, I robbed the bank and my boy's still in there? No. No, that's not the right time. We call that ratting, but that's a whole nother conversation.
I mean, of course, that's ratting. I mean, I'm saying you could say whatever, but you gotta be willing to understand it could come back to you whenever too. So as long as it doesn't bother you, then you should be able to. You say, don't, if you at your, like, you just a great example, your cousin's wedding day, you say, thank God you had that surgery or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now that's cool or whatever. Now you at your wedding day and she say something about you. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad. You can't get mad. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand. You can't don't take it to heart. It's all love. She said it out of the same love that you said it with. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you was trying to be spiteful to her or something like that. You were saying being funny or whatever it was. So you got to understand when they come back at you, it's the same type of way.
Right. Your cousin come up to you, say, thank God you got somebody to stay with you forever. Because I remember you used to get them herpes outbreaks all the time. Where you like, I was like, bitch, give me the microphone. You supposed to be making a toast. You said that on the mic? Well, it's the truth. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you got me. You hit me with the truth. Nah, somebody gonna drag you out there. I was like, I ain't even
Hey,
told
Mark.
her. I ain't even told her this yet. I thought I was gonna tell her this was somebody else's Val track. No. Here we go. Here he go. Here he go. But go ahead, Sir Senior.
Yeah, you got that. Had that scratchy sniff.
All right, man. Let's go, man. I don't know where my drop at. My drop is slow on the draw today. But so let's go through this. I got a couple other things I want to get into with this. Like I said, man, we ain't got to do a long show. I don't always have to do an 8-hour broadcast. What the hell do I be thinking when I do that? I just be thinking my wife sleep, my daughter sleep. I ain't got shit to do. Talk to y'all niggas all night. No, man, it's bad for the playback. It's too long. Unless you're a truck driver or you taking a trip to North Carolina or something, yeah, you got 8 hours from here to Atlanta to listen to that. But what was the other thing? I had a couple of these things. My phone on switched to a different screen. But yeah, communication was definitely on the list. But I had communication encompassing everything, right? Because all of this is communication. All of this is communication, and most communication is what? Anybody?
Nonverbal.
Nonverbal.
No.
Nonverbal. You win a $1 cash app. I'm giving out cash apps for good answers. Nah, but seriously. Nonverbal communication. It's the body language. It's that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes it's hard for me to communicate sometimes to the avatars. That's why I try to tell people, man, look, I don't care how you get down, but sometimes for me, certain conversations is hard for me to have because I can't see your face. I can't see the emotion. You know what I'm saying? I can't see the passion and delivery. You see me. You know how I'm feeling when I'm doing it most of the time, right? So that is a barrier in communication because I can't see you. I really just got to go off your voice, the inflection of your voice, the tone, and a lot can be lost in translation, especially in the text, right? You're just reading it, and you will read it in the tone, in the mindset of what you think. That's some internal stuff that's going on right there. Anybody want to talk about that?
Yeah,
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, nah, go ahead. I got excited. Go ahead.
Me too. I was just about to say that, man.
Don't get excited up here, please.
No.
Not this show.
Shoot, it's the relationship show. You know what I mean?
Come on, man. Let's do it.
Trying to pull one. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let her know what you're working with sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
You right, go ahead.
But nah, though, man, that tech shit is real shit, man. That's what I was gonna jump on, man. Even when you're dealing with someone with an avatar, you know what I'm saying, you at least get tone. I think tone is the most important, next to nonverbal. But absolutely, man, that tech shit, text me this and all that. First thing first, you know what I'm saying? The younger generation got a habit of wanting to screenshot shit. I got the file, all that type of shit. So that's already bad. And you don't get tone, you know what I'm saying? And it shows, like you just pointed out, your eternal mind state of what you got going on, because they could be saying something that's totally different. I seen like a sketch, Key and Peele. I see Key and Peele do the same sketch like that, where one of them was thinking, when I see you, it's on. And he was like, oh shit, I'm gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting all type of, and the whole time, the other one is so happy and excited to see him and ready to give him a hug. He came to fight. He got his fist balled up and he got his arms out. Like, hey, guy, you know what I'm saying? So that tone, man, it's that tone of the conversation you could actually, you know what I'm saying? I think that's very important.
Yeah, most definitely. It's kind of like if you tell your girl, you're like, hey, that dress you wore last week, you look fat in that. Or then she like, dang, I am trying to lose a little weight, you know what I'm saying? But you be like, nah, you were saying like old school fat, pretty high and tempting. But you be like, that outfit, from the weekend, shoot, you can't wear that no more. You send that in the text. She'll be like, oh, well, I need to burn that outfit. Shoot, nah, that's your best outfit. You know what I'm saying? You look good in that. So you got to understand, tone makes a lot, and inflection of voice and your expressions and everything else.
Okay, I agree. I agree 1,000,000%, and I agree 1,000,000%. A lot of people don't understand empathy, right? And how important empathy is. A lot of times, conflicts and communication gets to a point where you get there because it's a stalemate because nobody wants to have any empathy. Not to be confused with sympathy. Empathy, right? And it's a way. We got to stop looking for a win. A lot of times when we have conflicts with individuals, we some everybody's looking for the win. I need the win. I need the win. It's not important though, right? If you really care, right? You're not. I don't tell my daughter to do. I use that example all the time because it's probably going to be the most pure relationship that I have, right? She's literally has not done one thing wrong on purpose. She does stuff wrong all the time, but she's one. You get what I'm saying? The love I have for her is so pure, and it's untainted, right? So I use that one a lot. But sir, can you elaborate on that a little bit? Like having like you ever caught yourself in that situation? Because I've been in that situation all the time to the point my old lady, she'll catch me. She be like, now didn't you say that? But you said it though, right? You said it. And I was like, yeah, I said it. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. I was like, she might have me dead to rights. And it takes me a second, and I gotta remind myself, you are the man in this relationship. Not saying I'm superior to her or I'm supreme. Quick drop right there. But I am senior in this relationship. True, too. Another plug. Because I'm older than my
Bars.
lady. Yeah, I'm older than my lady, right? She looks for me to lead her and guide her. I know that, but yet sometimes I still fall short because I'm looking for the win in the relationship. I'm looking for the win in the argument. You know what I'm saying? You can't be right. I can't let you win. But she'll have me like that, dead to rights, and that's when I got to submit, which leads me to another thing I wanted to say that I think was a key skill, and it's not just for women. Men have to submit sometimes. I ain't telling you to bend over. No, I ain't telling you let her strap it on for you now. That's something different. Y'all can deal with
Pause.
that on yeah. But I'm saying you have to submit to understanding that I do not have to get a win in every conversation I have. It's okay that you're not the smartest person in every room. That's how I met Sir. I walked into another room one day and I met him. And I said, hey, you're pretty bright, man. Come fuck with me one day on the show. I like what you're doing. So I met Supreme. Hey, this guy's pretty bright. This is a good room in here. That's why I wanted to say about that. I'm over talking you guys right now, but I just wanted to be key on that. How do you guys feel about that? Because like I said, some of these things you guys are gonna agree with, some of you you're not. But how do you feel about my take on that?
Yeah, I
See,
would say,
because some people don't like that because it sounds feminine. It sounds
nah,
beta. It sounds weak. But when you say the word submit, so I like to say empathy. I like to say try not to look for the win in every argument. That makes alpha males feel strong. Like, yeah, I can do that. I like that. But when you say submit, they be like, submit. That means I'm tapping out. Yes, you got to tap out sometimes in a conversation. You got to realize, hey, it's not about me winning this because you can be dead right, but also you can be dead wrong. It's just about look, two things can be true. You can be right, like I said, you can be right about your cousin needing that surgery to fit into that wedding dress, but you can be wrong at saying it right now. Go ahead, sir.
yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think submission is a great word. People just be in their little feelings. They gotta get out their feelings. It's fact conversations and feeling conversations, and you got to be able to have both. And with that being said, you're gonna have to submit. There's times where you don't have all the answers. You're not the best at everything. If you could do everything on your own, you don't need your partner. You don't need your husband. You don't need your wife. You don't need your girlfriend. You don't need your boyfriend because you can do it all by yourself. So, I mean, you're going to have to let them be great at what they're great at. It's a team. You ain't got to score all the points. You ain't got to make all the blocks. You ain't got to make all the plays. Sometimes you coach and they play. Sometimes you get their advice. You know, if you offense, let them do the defense, or vice versa. Sometimes you gotta give and take. That's how you become strong. The willow is strongest in its fact that it can bend and it can move. The oak tree break. So yeah, look at it like that. I saw that from Bruce Lee, but but tonight is mine.
You said Bruce Lee said that?
Yeah, sir, you start blowing the shit, my smoke bothering you and shit. Like I lit the joint to be like, yeah, man, motherfucker.
Man, sir is in North Carolina, so he probably got mosquitoes and shit flying around a bit. He probably going in the lake in the backyard, pulling out some catfish, straight catfish, straight out the lake.
Lightning bugs here. You know what
Oh
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah, but now that shit came right on time though. As soon as I lit the joint up, I look over and shit. He like, yeah, mother.
Shit, I'm gonna smoke with you, Supreme. I'm gonna smoke one with you over here.
Look, Mark, he ain't missed a step though. He kept talking and all that shit right through it.
That's good. Look, that's good acting, man. He's a good co-host, man. Good guest, good friend, man.
I thought he was gonna say, God damn it, get me out this damn country ass town, this bullshit. Can't take this shit. but now though, I think you do have to. I mean, submit could be a great word. You know what I'm saying? To me, it
has a negative connotation to men, right? Especially strong men, right?
I mean, I don't know. To me, I just look at it like you got to be willing to say you wrong about shit. You got to be willing for that shit. Like if you're gonna be in the car with somebody, they got to be willing to have input and be able to say, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is wrong. I was wrong for this, or you right for that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something, man. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the main thing, man. You got to be willing to give up the win, like how you said, man. You got it with that. Sometimes you feel like you right about some shit, and it's they feelings that's hurt. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying, be wrong to adjust your the way your approach is the next time. So I don't know, man. It's all give and take, in my opinion.
Big Pump Killer just came up. What's up, Pump?
What up? What up?
How you feel?
Feeling good, man. Look,
hey,
I got the camera on.
Hey, look at you, man. You're a part of the show too, man. It means a lot to me. I know it means a lot to my audience. You look like Drake off that Dark Knight Tootsie Slide video.
Yeah, man. That's how I'm gonna do it on here for Marq Nash. Only
man, look,
for Marq
man,
Nash, man.
That means a lot to me. That's a sacrifice. That's why I played that. That's the other part. Let's go into that.
Big Pump Killer, like you eat down
a bitch. Hit a lick.
No, look like you eating out a bitch and she pregnant and the baby. Like, what the hell you doing down here?
Hey, look, man. Look, like I said, I don't have all the answers, but the few answers I do have, I'm willing to share it with you guys. Hope you guys will do the same. Pump, we're talking about certain things that we can do to make relationships better. Like me, I started the show off with humbling myself, submitting to the will of the people who told me, you one of them too. Nash, it was a good show. It was entertaining, but this ain't you. You're going to win some people with this, but you're going to lose some of your core with this. Fall back, man. You don't have to be Funk Master Flex up here on the broadcast. Nash is mad now. You know what I'm saying? So what are certain things you do? Well, I don't know how much of the show you heard so far, but we was going through certain things that we can do to make relationships better. It's a long list of it. I'm just picking 5 out the hat. You got something different, add it to it. But I said number 1 was listening. Number 2 was being fearless with the truth. But be respectful, but be fearless. The third thing I was saying was empathy. Stop always looking for the win, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fourth thing, damn, I just had it too. Pull my phone back up. Because I think, who just said it? Somebody just said it. I had it over here too, and I was trying to jot it down. But pick up from where we left off. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you're just looking for a win, whether it was with your mom, your wife, your lady, or your coworker, a sibling? You ever caught yourself like, yo, oh my God, yo, we arguing, but we ain't getting nowhere. We don't hit a stalemate because nobody wants to admit they wrong. Even though you might know you wrong a little bit, but you like, I can't let this bitch know that. You gave us herpes. I didn't do that. You did it.
When I'm wrong, I'll just own it. Usually, sometimes I'll say I'm wrong when I know I'm right because I just don't feel like fighting. Shut that bitch up. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm.
You know what the worst is? I don't know how many of you guys have a girl, but like the whole listening thing, listening's not even enough. You got to be engaged. Because I'll sit there and I'll listen to my girl, and it's like, if I'm not like engaged enough, that's even a fucking problem. Oh, you don't even care what I'm talking about. No, you know what? I don't care. I don't. I don't give a fuck what happened at the bank today. I really fucking don't. I gotta hear 8 fucking stories about senior citizens coming in. And I gotta fucking be engaged. And I gotta fucking listen. I don't fucking care. I just got called out of the room before to put the fucking laundry basket on a fucking chair. She can't put the laundry basket on a fucking chair. And I did the fucking laundry. Do the laundry every week. Why? Because if she does it, she's gonna fuck up the machine. Jesus fucking Christ.
You sound like me. This how I sounded on Monday, huh?
That's teamwork, though.
That's how I sounded on Monday.
Look,
If you don't
that's
like it, you can get the fuck up out of here. Everybody was like, bye, bye, bye.
You gotta hear the dude that Big Pump just dropped. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Yo, I wash the clothes because she can't, because she gonna break the machine. The machine winning, Big Pump winning because the clothes good."
So what does she do? Overload it? Does she overload it or something?
Dude, I don't know what she does. Every time she's used the fucking washing machine, something fucking happens. I have to fucking go on Google. I have to replace
The
a
question,
pump.
have you did a tutorial with her? Have you sat down with her and said, baby, when you
Dude.
load the clothes, look, now this is key. 'Cause I sold washing machines before, right? Y'all gonna hear that a lot on a lot of stories. They're gonna be like, I was like, yeah, and I worked there before too. Like, damn, nigga, you keep a different job. I was quitting, man. Well, they was letting me go because I was talking back. But when you load your washing machine, a lot of people don't know this, but socks, panties, dish rags need to go at the bottom. And you put your sweaters, your jeans, and towels on top. If not, when it spins, those little items can go behind and mess up your washer. Also, don't overload it. Spread it out evenly. And if you got a dryer, every load, clean that lint roll off. I know you don't want to pull it out. That thing should not look like a stack of, come on, man. It should not be a lint cake when you take it out. So change that every time. That's a little word advice of the day. But Kill, let me ask you though, man. Like, I get it. My old lady tell me that all the time. It's to the point she'll be talking, I'll be doing something else. She'll literally be standing beside me and talking like we on the phone. She'll be like, hello, hello, hello,
You know
hello.
what else
I was
pisses
like,
me
yeah, I
off?
heard you. And then I can repeat everything she said back. She was like, well, you don't look like you listening. I was like, I am listening. I'm not engaged.
You know what else pisses me off? Now, maybe I'm alone on an island here. I
He
love my girl.
called in to get some therapy off right now. Go ahead, man.
Don't
Fuck
get
it.
me
Let's
wrong,
do it.
but right, like, my girl calls me as soon as she gets off work. And if it was just to tell me, oh, I'm on my way home, whatever. But dude, she calls me and she wants to have the full-fledged fucking conversation about what happened all day at work. Why not save it for when you get home? Why do I have to sit on the phone as soon as you get fucking off of work? And then if I seem uninterested during that phone call, I'm an asshole. Save the conversation for when you get home. We've been together for 5 fucking years. We barely got anything left to talk about anyway.
You need to do some different things, man. Like, but look, and this is one. I got this little thing I do with my old lady, and it's just the opposite. We talk the whole way home. If she want to, we gonna do it. And the reason why is this, because once you get to a certain point, once you get to that stoplight right there, or once you get to the top of the subdivision, it's over. It's over. That is extra stress. That's not fair to you. That's not fair to me. And the reason why is that person that you talking about, that shit you dealing with, they somewhere at happy hour having a margarita somewhere. You are bringing this shit home. You wearing it. That's the thing that kills you. That's the cancer. That's the stress from the job. And you wearing it. And you wearing it like a vest, like a weight. Take that off. So I'm going to challenge you, man. Be engaged, be dealing with, and that's how you going to get her not to talk about it at home, too. You got to tell her, baby, you stress me out about your job sometime. I know it stress you out. So look, let's start doing this. And let's drive home while you driving, and you be engaged, too. FaceTime if you got to. You engage. What? Who said that? Pam said that again. I know that bitch didn't say it. She always late. Like
It's
engage
always
with
the
her. Play,
same.
hold up. Look, and that's right. So play along with it, listen to it, but you gotta let her know. Pam is somewhere at happy hour having a margarita, baby. Like, tell her try it's a tool, it's a skill that you gotta practice, and it's a muscle. It's not gonna be the first time. It's not gonna happen overnight. It might take a week, it might take a month, it might take a year. It might not ever happen. But what you do is make the attempt to tell her, don't bring that into the house. We can't bring that into here. It gotta stop at the driveway. It gotta stop at the stoplight. Hey, stop. Hey, I'll meet you at the corner store. Let's grab some ice cream.
But
Like,
Mark,
do something goofy like that. But you gotta make more of an effort other than just saying that shit is annoying. It's bothering me.
no, it's not that her job is stressing me. It's
No,
that
no, 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 no.
I
Just
don't give a fuck.
it's not that you shouldn't get
Nah,
listen, and it's not your problem. But your problem is the way it's stressing and bothering her. And in the process, she wants to talk to you the second she leaves. She's bottled this shit up all day. She's a constipated woman emotionally
nah,
right now. She needs to get that shit off, and you gotta help her if you love her.
nah.
That, in my opinion.
Real talk, real talk. You know what I'm saying? What Mark trying to say is it's easier to get the conversation out on the ride home because it's a longer conversation when you here at the crib. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as she call you when she get off, you on the shot clock. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get it out. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and bust your whole little shot off. Because as soon as you walk through the door, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you on the shot clock. If your ass get off work and you go get a cup of coffee or something and you don't call me, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You're still on the shot clock is running. You know what I'm saying? So I can agree with that. That's a good way.
And you gotta hey look and look. Look, man, I know it sound cliche, sound corny. You gotta throw her whole shit off too when you do that. When she walk in, have that hot bath running for it. Have the food ready. I know you say I do that already. Okay. Do something different then. Rub her feet today. You get what I'm saying? Have a honey-do list, like, and knock some of that shit off today. You know what I'm saying? That she been asking you to do. Surprise her with that. But I'm just telling you, man, I don't have all the answers, but I'm telling you, that one right there, I've seen it go totally bad. Bo Diddley, I see you in the background. I'm gonna pull you up in a second. We I've seen relationships go like that where that whole time that person was like, I got this homeboy. Him and his wife, they do that all the fucking time. They argue, and they always arguing about her job or him not caring about the shit. And it gets super messy. And they'll do that shit in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I feel uncomfortable sometimes. I be like this. You know what? I'm gonna just smoke this in the car on the way home. Y'all, I'll see y'all later. Cause it'll get so rough in there. But it comes from a lot of different things. She can't get that shit off. And that was my thing. Like, try to do that shit in the car. Like he said, it's a shorter conversation. You saving yourself and you helping her out. When she get there, go it on and treat her like ain't nothing else happened. We got to leave that shit alone. Have a drink poured for her. If she want to have a drink, she'll have some homemade lemonade if she don't drink. Put some effort into making that shit easier for her and you. Because like you said, the ride home is short, but she going to be at your house all night. Bo Diddley just pulled up. Bo Diddley, talk to me. How you feel? Tell people about your name and your channel where they can follow you at. Bo, can you hear me?
Oh, what's up, man? Apologize, I walked up for a second.
What's up, Bo? Tell people what part of the country or the part of the world you calling from.
I'm from Florida.
Florida, for sure. Tell people about your channel where they can follow you at.
Oh, I ain't got no channel, man. I just drop in to get my perspective on different issues I see y'all boys investing the time into. Okay. Just show a little support. But
you got something you want to add?
Yeah, I'm real conflicted about this this topic, right? Because in some regards, I get your intentions on what you're saying, but at the same time, I feel like in a way, and this ain't no disrespect to you, right? But just I feel like in a way, like,
if I feel disrespecting slightly, you already know what I'm about to do, so it's all good. Go ahead.
yeah. But don't take it. Don't take it. I just feel like in a way,
man, find a way, because you could have put this in the chat, man. You could have put it in the private room. You on the big screen now. Let's do it the right way. Oh, I read you. You said something about it was weak. by having empathy. When we was talking about having empathy, you wrote is weak.
Yeah.
All
Not that
right,
it's
that's
weak,
your
but
opinion.
I feel like in a way, in some regards, it's like you feeling the fears, like the pressure, societal pressures that come with being a man and standing on certain issues in America where we at right now, especially as a black man. It don't add, like it gets to the point where it don't even feel even worth the fight no more. And just standing on where we at as a man, because you're gonna face so much backlash standing on certain issues that you just reevaluate, like, man, was it even worth it for me to even try to make that point? And then I think that's sometimes where we be at, and then we gotta, it become a hard decision, like where do I stand on who I am and what I feel as a man, and where do I just concede and just let it be,
So so
just
so
for the
Bo,
sake of
Bo,
going along
Bo,
together.
hold up, guys, hold up, Bo. Before we go there, give me a little information. You said you're in Florida. How old are you, sir?
I'm down to 40.
So you're
I'll be
almost
40 in a
40.
couple months.
You got any
Right.
children?
Yeah.
How many children?
One.
Are you still with the mother? Y'all married or y'all dating?
No, divorce. Divorce,
Y'all
broke up.
divorced. Divorced. How old is your
Right.
child? If I might ask.
Right. Teenager.
Okay. Girl, boy.
Girl.
Okay, got a teenage young lady. So let me ask you this, and I'm asking that because I like to collect a little data and understand who I'm talking to, because I know I ain't talking to Damon Wayans right now. So,
Right.
so just trying to get some data, brother. And just to be clear, you said you feel that as the way the world is, we as black men should stand on certain things, and we got to decide what we're gonna stand on and what we're not gonna stand on. I just want to make sure I heard you right.
Right.
Hold on. Can I?
Go
Because
ahead.
what
Let me
he
see
said,
what.
what Bo's saying is different than what you were saying. Like totally different.
I get, look.
Because
I was
Bo
gonna let
said
him do it.
some
I was gonna let him say it though.
shit. Yeah, Bo said some shit that's understandable too. But
Two
what
different
we was
things though,
talking about-
right?
Yeah. What we was talking about is being understanding when you wrong in communication. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never say give up or turn your back on your morals and what made you the man that made you who you are. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. That shit is absurd. The motherfucking lady that's with you is because of the motherfucker that you are and the morals that you got. You know what I'm saying? That's what got you in the game from jump. So I would never say turn your back on no shit like that. What I'm saying is, if you wrong, then yeah, you gotta bite that bullet sometime. Say you wrong.
If you wrong.
If you right and you with a partner and you hurt, if you being right is fucking them up and hurting their feelings and shit, maybe you might have to adjust how you write the next time around. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying, some shit like that instead of, you know what I'm saying? Nah, don't ever.
Okay, and to credit, right, to your point, not we still within that same sentence that you made, and that's why I commented what I commented. It's
And
still a
that's
matter
why.
of,
Go ahead.
hold on, let me just address what he said right quick. And that's why I say sometimes we gotta evaluate how much are we just going along to get along, even though, like you say, we right, but if it hurts somebody else's feelings, because feelings can be manipulated and used as a weapon against us. You know what I mean? And it happens all the time. There's so many ways in which a woman, you can be controlled by another person's emotions, how they can manipulate you to feel as though you wrong when you know you was right and you was coming from a place of, but you got to constantly tiptoe and walk on eggshell to protect this person's feelings. At some point, it causes a breakdown in the relationship. You don't believe so?
No.
Yeah, we kind of talked about that before you came in. I think you might have missed that part. We talked about that being honest and blunt and being, you got to be strong enough to be honest with them and tell them, those ugly truths versus telling them the pretty lies. So we already went through that. It's like a process of, if you're going to be honest, you still got to have
and that's all I was. That's what I was speaking to. That's what my comment was speaking to.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not defending. I mean, if you wrong, you wrong. A part of being a man is admitting when you're wrong. I'm not finna defend no that's sucker shit to try to defend
also,
somebody who's wrong. Go ahead.
Right. And Bo, what I'm trying to say is this too. That comes with having empathy as well. It comes with, like I said, not looking for the win in every conversation, looking for the win in every disagreement. You can be right, I can be wrong, we both can be wrong in this situation. You can be right about, should have called you, or I stayed out too late, or whatever. Talking about me and my lady, right? But I can be wrong too. I mean, she can be wrong at the way she goes about it. She could have told me that by breaking my PlayStation or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I did it. You get what I'm saying? Vindictive, anger. Like, we can't. Both things can be true. I get what you're saying. So I'm not gonna say somebody's right when they wrong just to say I support them and I agree with them. Same thing with these fighters. No, you know what I'm saying? But in this situation, we are talking about, and we're not talking about the struggle of the black man, because this is interpersonal, this is interracial, this is different relationship. This could be the relationship with your coworker. This could be the relationship between a white guy and his white lady. You know what I'm saying? We're convoluting two things because it all goes back to communication. Having a relationship with somebody, a healthy relationship. We don't have to agree, but we got to respect each other because people kill each other when they feel disrespected.
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead,
the
sir.
biggest
Saying
thing is respecting each other. That's the biggest thing is always remember that no matter what the relationship is, you're supposed to be working on the same team. You're on the same team. So if I gotta, play defense more so you can play more offense or whatever it is. I gotta dish you the ball some, so you can score. Whatever it is, we on the same team, so we got a vested interest in a common goal. And as long as we're working towards that common goal, I can fall back some or I can step up some, as long as we winning overall versus me just saying, okay, I gotta win and I gotta make it. I gotta have a Showtime highlight reel or whatever else. You know, you just gotta make sure that the main thing is the main thing. The main thing is all of us winning together.
And do you believe it ever can become a time when, as a man, with that, and this isn't even just about men too, because I've seen some women who ended up getting the wrong end of the stick, dealing with men by trying to with that same mentality. Whereas though we put like what does the line draw at? Where it becomes a matter of okay, we need to just stop. We need the goal is the like when is right, and when do you know to pull back even though you're right, and when do you know to concede and let just be for the greater good.
My thing is shit.
it's a loaded statement. Go ahead though.
If you right, you know what I'm saying. I'm not. That's why I said don't concede because you right. You just might have to change your approach. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's multiple ways to approach a situation. Some motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, like a chick could do you say some goofy ass shit to you. So you wait to the opportunity to say some goofy shit back to her and say, see, bitch, you don't like that. You know what I'm saying? That might be a bad approach. You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
That's childish, like.
No, I'm just saying it's different ways to get to, you know what I'm saying? Like the problem, my brother put it to me one day, great. 2 + 2 is 4. 1 + 3 is 4. We both get to the motherfucker. Don't worry about how we got there. You know what I'm saying? So it's different approaches to shit. So you got to make sure you do shit right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, find a way to communicate. First off, like, yo, I didn't like this. I didn't like that. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? And if they just continuously keep doing this shit, that might not be the person for you. You might have to, you know what I'm saying?
3 strike rule.
Like, yo, I'm gone.
So this
Strike
is
rule.
also about relationships. We talking more so about relationships.
Yeah, any relationship.
Because
That can be in
it's
business.
different. Well, not really, because it's going to be different dynamics in business, whereas in a romantic relationship,
But
where a
hey,
person's
look,
feeling is going to be, you don't believe so?
no.
I
I
don't.
mean, if a
Right.
person's feeling in your personal
But even
relationship,
still in that relationship, when it boils down to communication. Most relationships have a certain, like I went through this earlier. I wish you would have called it at the beginning. When we were talking about, it's a commitment, it's some type of vulnerability there, and it's a trust. Even in a business relationship, I'm doing business with you. Obviously, either one, I need a job or you need an employee. I want a girlfriend and you need a boyfriend, or you want a boyfriend, right? You see what I'm saying? It's still the certain triangle offense of what starts every relationship. The foundation is the same. We got to have some trust. I trust you ain't gonna give nobody the ass. I ain't gonna give nobody your dick. I trust you gonna pay me on time, and you gonna follow your company handbook, and I'm gonna follow your company handbook. And then it's a commitment. You get what I'm saying? Now, sometimes most relationships fall apart, and like you see what I'm doing right here. It's a duality, Bo. And you can explain it this way and explain it this way, and okay, I broke the trust. I cheated. I broke the trust over here. I stole from the company. You see what I'm saying? Okay. We had some vulnerability issues, and you get what I'm saying? I take advantage of certain vulnerability issues. I know you short-staffed and y'all can't fire me right now. So yeah, I start coming in a little late. You get what I'm saying? I know I make all the money and I pay all the bills. So yeah, I talk to you crazy. I talk to you crazy. I never talked to you like this before. But you my girl, I got you here. I know you don't want to be a single mom, right? You want to be a single mom? All right. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm talking to you crazy. You get what I'm saying? It's a duality, and it can fit to both ways. It don't let the situation change who you are. You be you, and you do you the best way. That's like, I hate that right there. When people say, well, if you would have been doing this, I wouldn't have did that. No, that shit is in you anyway, yo. That's who you are. If you gonna walk into a room, that's like saying, hey, if you gonna slap him for calling you a bitch, you better slap him for calling you a bitch. Oh, okay, well, he's bigger than you. He built like The Rock, so you'll take it from him. No, you are the bitch then, because you preying on the weak. You changing. Whatever room you go into, you morph into that. You a chameleon. You gonna get by sometimes with that, but sometimes you gonna get your head bit off. It's not gonna work in the long run. You're gonna end up lonely, broke, confused, and angry. And you're gonna feel like the world owe you something and I did something wrong. Cause no, man, you thought this relationship is different from that. And no, it's respect. How do you talk to that person? How do you treat the poorest man versus how you treat the richest man? Let me mute my mic. I digress. Y'all go ahead.
Okay, that's a good point, because as you know, for the most part, that's not really how it always turns out. Different relationships have different dynamics. Different people come into different. It's all about power. So when you come into a job, your senior management, he's not going to deal with you the same way he would deal with the CEO of the company. So where does it come as you, an employee? Where do you stand on where you are as a man and principles to whoever it is within that rank? Or when do you concede to these certain points because you want to stay in the job or you want to keep this relationship? I mean,
I get where you coming from, Bo, but it's like you're talking in a different realm, in a circle, and it's like, I get where you're going, and I feel you, and I appreciate you.
Understanding the point of the conversation.
I think maybe, and you might be, because you came in a little late, but we appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, stay with us, man. It's all good.
Yeah. Nah. I was just saying, to answer this question, you
heard the question?
You never break your morals. You know what I'm saying? You never break that. I wouldn't break the shit that I stand on for anything. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, having those morals and values that I have got me to where I am today.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I would never, ever, you know what I'm saying, turn my back on that. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying?
And Supreme.
Yeah.
Sir Senior. A Big Pump. Well, I think Pump Killer stepped out. But look, it is true. You can find yourself in a toxic relationship. He's not wrong. You can find yourself working for a racist ass job.
Yeah.
You know what you can do?
You gotta go.
I know it's gonna sound crazy. Get out of that toxic relationship. Get out while you can.
Yeah.
Get out while you can. Okay. So I agree. Look, because
I was in that same situation. You know you will hit it. Story time.
Yeah, let's do it. Because I just want to say this: it's always an exception to the rule. What we're saying is not, like I said, we ain't got all the answers. We need 10 more people up here to help us get the top 5 answers, because we ain't gonna have them all. Everybody's gonna have their own story. So it is. I appreciate Bo calling in. It is an exception to every rule. Yes, you had a job with a crazy person, get out of there. You in a relationship with a crazy person. But like I said, relationships in general have pretty much the fundamental things. And but yeah, some people can be just so toxic. You got to get up out of there. But it sounds like we got a story time.
All right, man. So back in the G, I had I wasn't working and shit. I had gotten in trouble with the law and all that other shit. So I was like down bad and shit. I was fucked up out here in the streets and shit. I was with this chick. The chick wasn't shit, and at the time I wasn't shit. We really wasn't good for each other. But it was getting me by. I guess it was getting her by, and it was kind of like what he was saying. But before I stopped, you know what I'm saying, and actually like continue going with what was going on, I had to look at myself and be like, yo, I gotta move on, man. I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So I got up, you know what I'm saying, to skirt it off. I after dealing with her, I got with a job, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say what the job is, but people know, you know what I'm saying, if you know me and shit.
Fuck
So,
Rent a Center.
yeah, you you funny as shit. But now I was with them for like a long time, you know what I'm saying? And being with the job, it was cool. I could lay back, kick my feet up, get paid, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really working too hard, you know what I'm saying? And it was all good and shit. But then it started being no extra shit. And I had to either deal with the extra shit or continue how I was and shit. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I'm like, yo, I did have my feet up for a minute, so I'm gonna work a little bit harder. So I started working a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. Because I realized I was bullshitting in the beginning.
Nigga, hey, look, nigga didn't iron his uniform no more.
Yeah. Big fact, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm
hey, look, boss be like, hey, man, can you grab the trash on your way? Why I got to grab the trash?
Nah,
do I look like? Did you hire me to be a janitor? Like
it
you
was like that before. It was like that before, but now you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, all this time I was on the bullshit. You know what? I'll go ahead and get that for you. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, they start asking for more. Start asking me to bend on my morals. Prime example, I don't work on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? And it was established when I got the job, I don't work on Sundays. These motherfuckers is like, yo, well, I'm gonna need you to work every other Sunday because we short of staff and this was go. Nah, Slim. I'm not bending on that. You know what I'm saying? No. They got upset. I got upset. I got another job. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I had to make my move after being with them for a long time. Had my feet up. You know what I'm saying? The next job I had, shit, they gave me the whole weekend off. Like, fuck it. You don't want to work Sundays? You ain't got to work Saturdays either, nigga. Get the fuck on out of here. And we go pay you more. You know what I'm saying? Fuck on out of here. See, it just works just like that. I'm going to stand on what I stand on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not bending. I don't give a fuck how long it's been, how much I like the job, how much go, you know what I'm saying? How much good is, fuck that. I'm not bending on what made me. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is.
No, my bad. I'm reading some of these chats over here. Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. Asia Mev keep putting his personal cash app in the chat. All right, that's love, I guess. You get kicked off some shows doing that from where I'm from, but it's all right. That's how you living it. That nigga don't spam this damn cash app. Shit, okay, I get it. Whatever. Why they do that at? Are you kidding me, man? But anyway, yo, I want to get into the last thing on the list, but I'll say that for later. But basically, it's understanding. Wish I had Big Pump Killer back up here because he would love this right here. We about to get into Ask Marq Nash, all right? And we're going to go through this segment. Miss Lips, I see you out there. You want to pull up on this, Miss Lips? You more than welcome, sis. You more than welcome to pull up. The link is out there. You can pull up. Asian man, if you stay in the private chat and keep getting your cash outs, my nigga, I don't know what you doing over there. That's weird. But it's all love. Let me have some empathy. Let's go to this. Let's go to these. One of these is actually very serious. Keep in mind, like these letters be kind of long, so I kind of copy and paste them and put it all together the best way I can without, cause they be telling me personal stuff, personal, and I'd be like, wow, I'm glad you guys send me these topics. But one of them is funny, one of them is we can make it funny, but it's very serious. I guess the girl would be thinking mine is serious too when I say the story, all right? But basically, we got a young lady. Y'all, what y'all want to do first, the funny or the serious one?
It's on you, man. Let's break these beats.
Let's get this funny one in.
Yo, this dude put his cash app up again, yo. He put question mark, and put his cash app up again. Asian man, please stop doing that, brother. I love you to death, but don't do that. That's tacky, and it's not respectful. Now, if you was pasting my cash up there, great. But come on, man. But at the end of the show, you guys up here more than welcome to blast out your show and your cash app and all of that where people can support you. But during the show, while the content is going, let's not put that up. Let's not put any links. I can block it so it doesn't do that, but let's not do that, y'all. Come on, y'all. I called it, but basically this one was kind of serious. Let's do that one first, and we'll end with something funny, right? But basically, it's a guy, and he's basically been with the girl for a while now. They have a child now. Said they've been together 8 years, but the child is very young, right? But basically, in a nutshell, I'm gonna just paraphrase it. They are both light skinned, and this baby's kind of dark. So he wants to know if the girl look like my complexion, he's your complexion, why the baby look like Sir Senior? So he wants to know, should he one? Now, granted, he does have dark-skinned people somewhere in this family. She got someone somewhere here his family, but they ain't. And this baby don't look like her, and it don't look like him. He wants to know, should he sneak and go get the DNA test, like when ain't nobody knowing, without nobody knowing, just to ease his mind? Should he talk to the girl about it? But he said, I already know she ain't gonna tell me the truth if it's not. You get what I'm saying? So he wants to know, or is this all in his head and we should let it go? The baby is 1.
He better go, motherfucker.
And they've been together for 8 years.
So, see, you want to cook on this first, or you want?
Man, he hiding. He probably the daddy. He the daddy.
So he said, "Oh, nope, not this one.
I'm not the pappy. The kid gonna be on my show like this because the dad gonna be holding pictures up."
Nah, it won't me. It might be my brother though. Is it in the Cali?
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. This hit so close, man. Like I said, some of these people I don't met on other channels and platforms. Miss Lips, pull up real quick. She said, "Yes, sir." Walgreens. Pull up, Miss Lips. You can jump on real quick. Walmart. That's all love. D Hodges, what up? He said DNA test easy. He comedian Miss Lips said, "Damn." He said, "You said the poster." Man, no, you can say your cash app at the end of the show when you're on the panel, and I'm gonna put it on the screen. Not that's what you add into the show in the chat, bro. No, don't do that. That's all I'm saying. We ain't even gotta go back and forth about it. Anybody will tell you that's weird. Maybe you misheard me, or maybe I misspoke, but that's not what I meant, brother. And I apologize if you misunderstood that. King Mitch, he said, "Mama's baby, pop." Y'all killing this dude in the comments, yo. Y'all killing him, yo. Don't kill him in the comments. What? Give him some advice. Give him some advice. Should he get the DNA test? Should he talk to his mom? Should he is he tripping? I'm thinking, but is that deceitful to sneak and go do it? Should he just tell the girl, like, look, I'm going to do this shit. It is what it is.
So, you got
Miss Lips, I can see you, but your camera is way too close. All I see is nostrils. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, Miss Lips, what up? Hello, we're gonna come back to you, comedian Miss Lips. We getting everybody opinion on this right here. We're gonna call him Gary. We'll just call him Gary. Gary has sent me in a letter, and I'm gonna put that on the screen for you guys to send me your topics and your songs and your music as well. He basically said he's been with the girl for 8 years. He's light skinned, she's light skinned. The baby looks like Sir Senior. Simple as that. He wants to know, should he go get sneak and go get the DNA test? Should he approach the girl about it? Should he let it go? Is it in his head? He sounds like he loves the kid. He's just gonna be heartbroken if it's not his. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So this is what he should do. He should take the baby out, and it's 1, so he can't really eat ice cream. But take the baby out to the park. Before you go to the park, stop and use the bathroom. Walmart has bathrooms. And while he at Walmart, happened to go past the pharmacy section and grab one of them DNA tests. And swab the little baby nose. Babies be snotting.
Miss Lips, you gotta keep your mic muted, Miss Lips. Please.
Blow the baby nose.
Thank you.
But while you blowing the baby nose, do a little swab in there. Then seal it up, and say, "Oh well, I got a dirty nose too, so wipe my little dirty nose on my little cheek, make sure, show the baby you get clean, how the baby get clean, and put that in a little package, and slide that right on over there to the mailbox, and then take the baby and go play, and then you don't worry about it until it come in the mail, and then when it come in the mail and says you are the father, then you be like, I appreciate that. Now I know, my blood type and the baby blood type. So if anything happens to the baby, we know who to get the blood from. But if it says you are not the father, then you know that as well. And then you have it in the mail, so you got something in your hand. You be like, okay, well look what I got in the mail today, sweetie. That
Wrap
part.
it up, B. You got to wrap it up, sir. You got to wrap it up. The show is only going to be 2 hours tonight. I'm so sorry. Golly. But basically, sir said he going to sneak and do it. He going to sneak. Cadillac Ray, are you going to sneak? Should he sneak and do it? Is it all in his head? Should he approach the young lady about it and let him know how he feeling about that? Talk to me.
I'm confused at what a sneak is if it's your child.
No, right.
You
Okay.
can't
Well, as in he's sneaking to go get a DNA test. He's not telling the girl that.
but I'm saying though, I
Go
can't
ahead.
sneak and do anything with my child. It's my child. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is we talking about? Like that shit don't even make sense to me.
Okay,
So,
what Cadillac Red? Pardon
I
me.
mean,
Maybe I'm not wording it right. That's
I'm
me
just saying,
wording it.
there's no such thing as. I'm just saying though, he's suspect of that not being his because he said, "I sneak."
Okay,
You know
no,
what
I'm saying I'm look. Like I said, I'm paraphrasing. Cadillac Red, you getting the question? Answer that though. Should he get the DNA test on his own without her knowing, or should he tell her about his suspicions and confront her? And we all going to get this shit done. Like, should he let her know, or should he not let her know? But it sounds like he got his mind made up. He
Yeah,
gonna do it.
yeah, I don't see any need to let her know if you got, you know what I'm saying, any questions, but shit, it's your questions. You know what I'm saying? Go answer your questions. Shit, they your questions. You know what I'm saying? You can tell her what you did and shit, but they your questions. You need to go answer your motherfucking questions. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is we talking about? She can't tell you. You know what I'm saying? That Dana gonna have to tell you. You gonna have to go holler at Dana. Dana get that shit popping for you. You know what I'm saying? Make it do what it do, and then you don't even have to say the results. You can keep that shit quiet or say all that's on you. But you definitely need to. If you the one with questions, you need to get your questions answered. Your damn self. She'll be taking care of that shit from John.
All right, comedian Miss Lips, what up though? How you feel over there on the West Coast?
Frozen.
Frozen. Somebody said you always got the shoulders out. There you go. Go ahead, Miss Lips. Your mic is muted. Your mic's muted.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
No, not
Yo.
you, not you, not you, not you. Hold
Oh,
on, D. Hodges.
sorry.
Nah, you good. Mute your mic for me, brother. Miss Lips, your mic is muted. Miss Lips, we got to get you a headset. We got to get you a headset. Try to pull back up. Got to kick you out of the studio real quick so we keep the show going. But you're more than welcome to pull back up. We just couldn't hear you right then. You're frozen. You got to either be close to your Wi-Fi or you need to be plugged right into it, or you need to tell StreamYard how you connected. I'm so sorry. D. Hodges, go ahead, brother.
Oh yeah, he better go get that DNA off rip, dog. Cause I got my son now. He's 14. My junior born on my birthday, 2006. But I had a daughter. Well, she was supposed to be my daughter, but then we got the DNA, and she wasn't. But it's the point. The reason why I got the DNA is because she looked like my brother. Because it's crazy. Because I ain't gonna lie. Somehow this stupid woman went off and crept away with my brother and my cousin, and she had a threesome. And I know it's true because they called me while she was there. I'm like, oh, should I be bad? Should I? Oh, but I couldn't do nothing because we wasn't in a relationship like that. And I had a chick there kicking it with her at the time when they called me. But then at the end of the day, it's like, wow, I'm pregnant. And I didn't even want to get a DNA, but it might be my brother's because it looked so much like my mother and my sister. Like we was putting pictures together, and like I basically, my mother was like, yo, I'll get custody of it and all that, but by the DNA wasn't mine. There's nothing they could do. So she went to the system. So believe me, I went through a whole 6 months of trying to clean up drinking. I ain't gonna lie. because I had to do this thing called a service plan. They got this thing in Massachusetts where I had to go to rehab. I did that. I did 6 months of parenting classes, did that. I did everything. And then when to come to find out after the DNA, because, you know, they didn't have that super one now. This is 2006. So it's like, that's when you really got to wait for it to be mailed back. So it's like 2 years and it wasn't my baby. And I did all that. So, yo, you better go get that right now. I swear to God, you better get it now before it fails. Because I got my second one, he's mine, but that's only because it just seemed like I got bad luck because my BM died when he was 4 months.
I'm sorry.
So I have no BM neither. It's like, yeah, I tell you, that's why people don't understand. I could be this angry troll. I could be this violent person, but no matter what, everybody hear my sad stories and I still stay happy. So that's all you got to do. But yeah, at the end of the day, get that DNA before it's too late. I did 2 years of programs and it wasn't mine. So go get it now if you got a doubt.
I think I like this one the best so far. He said, I would have asked Shorty so many times, she would have got that test done for me. Oh, God. I like that, King Mitch. King Mitch, did you send me some music to play? Because so I can close the show with that, too, when we get to that part. Let me know. Ms. Licks, you said you having a lot of static and the keys freezing. Cut your mic on. Just cut your camera off. Just try to do audio then. You got that iPhone 4, that iPhone 4S over there. Her phone is taking over for the 99-2000. All right, but I like this one right here the best. Did we get your take on what he should do, Supreme?
Yeah, we got.
Oh shit, hold on, my man up here, World Combat. What up?
Yeah.
What's good? What's good, everyone? Marq Nash, Breakin Beats in the building, and everybody else, Sir Senior, Miss Lips, D Hodges in the building, and I think
that's it. I'm keeping it short as possible, man.
Oh, okay.
I can't keep having it. Look, I'm gonna let people come in, let them come out, but just have them up here so much, man, it'd be too much, and I can't get my shit off. So we gotta have maintain some order over here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not a host to just let it go and let's let 9 people talk.
You was full speed the other night there, Nash. You was
man,
full speed,
I deleted
dog.
that episode, man. I was wilding, bro. I was wilding, yo.
I was looking for it.
I was taking them shots, man. I know that I was. Everybody was looking for it. I deleted that night.
Damn,
I ain't gonna lie, I was too.
Deleted it that night, man.
I thought it was me. I was like, why I can't find it? I was like,
it's too much.
I said, what man? Got on the laptop. I was like, yeah,
that's Sir up top, right? That's you, right?
Yeah, see, it's good to have people with the camera on sometimes. You get something to it, man.
Sir was sitting up here most of the time when you was going on. I was like, wow. That shit, he sat there the whole time. I was like, damn, Mark was turned up, dog.
You on mute.
Sir Senior said he gonna stay on the screen for that. He was like, I'm gonna get my subs up off of this because you might go viral with this one, bro. You wildin'. And I said, and your mama, Raheem. I told him at the end, I was like, that dude name ain't even really Raheem. I created a character for him. He's a person to me though. But I said enough about him where he know it's really him though. But yeah, man. But with that, I digress, man. That's why I had to come back with a happier show. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna be respectful, be courteous to each other. And again, if I upset or hurt anybody last night or tonight, I apologize. But I'm learning how to work on my communication skills. I'm not looking for the win. I can say, well, it's my show. I can say what I want today. No, you have a responsibility when you got this thing right here on in front of you, right? So with that said, let's move forward. World Combat Sport. We got somebody who's sending in a question. Asked Marq Nash. They told me basically he's light skinned, the baby's dark skinned. Should he go get the DNA test? Basically, he want to know, should he just go do it without the girl knowing, or should he, let her know, hey, I'm feeling some way about this right here. Because they've been together for 8 years, and he said everything is cool. They've been together 8 years, but he just feels some way.
So the baby's 8.
No, they've been together 8 years. The baby's about 1. From what I'm getting.
I have to go get that test done without her. Seriously. We've been together for a long time. I have to understand if we want to move as a family now, I need to know if we're a solid unit. And that's everything from my DNA to physically bond, the physical bond that we have, the mental bond. So if that baby is there, I'm going to get that DNA test and I'm going to give them a P.O. box get the results from, and we're gonna see how that works out. Absolutely, yes, I'm getting the DNA test.
Do you tell her you're going to do it, or you just going to do it without her knowing?
And we've been together for 8 years, and I love her. I feel some type of way about her to the point where I know her feelings would be hurt if I was to get a DNA test. If I'm having some doubt, I just have to tell her after. You know what I'm saying? I'll have to tell her after the results come in.
Okay. Now see, that's where I was going with it next. She pull up, man, because I know you raising a family. I would love to hear your take on this. I put the link out there for you, she, and I definitely want to help you promote your channel. I like what you're doing over there. I like that you're right here in the city. So I definitely always want to help one of the guys from the town. You already know that. My thing is, what do you guys do when you get the test? The test says it's your baby. Now what? You don't tell her? You never tell her? World Combat say he would. Sir Senior, Cadillac Red, would you tell the girl, like, hey, look, man, low key between me and you, back when he was 1, I know we at his wedding now. And he's 30. Like, when do you tell her? You tell her the day you come back with it? Do you just burn the shit in the car like it's Mission Impossible? Do you tell the girl that you had these feelings inside that, hey, I felt this way because of the baby's phenotypes. He didn't look like me. And I thought my son would look like me, but he don't look like me. He don't look like you. Shit, he look more like your brother and your cousins, or look like somebody at work that I work with. Like, he look like my brother. You get what I'm saying? But he don't look like me. Do you ever tell that?
Shit. I don't know. I mean, I would tell her when I first thing first, man, you're supposed to get that shit taken care of in the hospital. Like, when I had my daughter, you know what I'm saying? They was like, yeah, so we doing a DNA test. You know what I'm saying? We running that real quick. Run it. Said, run it. And then that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I was right there with them. I don't know how to.
They do that in Virginia? They'll give you that option right there in the hospital?
Hell yeah, I got that and a steak dinner. Got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was like, you want the chicken or the steak. Bitch, you won't ask me no stupid ass question like that. Put the steak on the plate. You know what I'm saying? I'm a father.
I'm a father. Yo, okay. We here. Let me know. Let me know, what do you think? Should the guy get the DNA test? Should he get the DNA test? And should he tell the girl that he's getting the DNA test?
Nah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't even tell him. I just go ahead and get it.
I'm sorry. Before we get started, tell them your name, tell them about your channel, and where they can follow you at before we get started. I'm sorry, brother.
Oh,
let's do it the right way.
We here. That's the name of my channel. And pretty much, where I go in there, I talk about, life, being married, dealing with this whole thing, what they call the manosphere, of different guys talking about women and all that. And I'm telling guys, you got to pick that choice. You got to have that choice to pick, man. And, picking the right girl might be hard, but, you go to girls that make you happy.
Yes,
and
sir.
that leads to this situation right here, to the point where, I wouldn't even tell them. I just go ahead, get the DNA test, and that just more fuel to the fire. So I can have her run out doing that Maury moment when I show her the paperwork, and she no get to running off like they do on the show. But yeah, man, I mean, I wouldn't even tell her, because if I have any doubt, I wouldn't tell her nothing. I go ahead and get that test, and if everything cool, hey, ain't nothing to be said. But if everything ain't cool,
now, is it possible? Is it possible the baby just hasn't came into his own yet? He might not. You don't remember what you look like when you won. You know what I'm saying? He's a mixture of both of you guys. Just because you both light skinned don't mean the baby can't be dark skinned. Black people, we come in all colors, right?
Yeah,
The baby might look like your great. Look, I got a cousin named Tori, who he looks like how Sir Senior looked when he was young, but his mom is light skinned, about my complexion, and his dad is like lighter than me, but he looks like his grandfather. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody in the family know it, like spit and image. So Yeah, it skips a generation or two sometimes, especially when when you're a melanated man and woman. But let's pass it around a little bit. Would you tell her though, she? Let me ask you. Did you answer that part? Would you tell her you're going to do it, or would you tell her you got it done even after it comes back and the baby is his?
If the baby is, I ain't gonna say nothing. But if the baby ain't mine, I'm raising hell. I'm
You gonna
coming in
raise
that
hell? Why
mug.
not just leave?
No, I'm raising hell. Cause the
Or
about
kick her
cheating,
out?
I ain't. Hey, I'm raising hell because she cheated, and then you gonna
Right.
try to make me do the 18 years. See, that's the problem I got. The 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
if you would have just been like, hey, this your baby, you can take care of it or not, don't let me sign the birth certificate, stuff like that, because I knew you had your doubts. But if you gonna have me sign that birth certificate, it's gonna take a lot of time to get out of that paperwork because the state like shit. We don't want to take care of this little motherfucker. Somebody got to do it. So they so you gotta look at it from that angle.
For sure, for sure. Let's pass it around. Calais Red, speak on it. Would you tell her afterwards when you got the test done, the baby come back as yours, or are you gonna tell her one day?
I mean, I tell her I did it when the motherfucker's on his way. You know what I'm saying? Like, soon as I did it. Like I said, I took it. I got a cousin of mine. He dark skinned, his shorty dark skinned, and they baby light. And I remember when I seen the baby, I was like, damn, she got big. Damn, she light. What the fuck? He was like, man, I got the DNA test when she was pregnant. So I know how I look, but fuck it. I've been knowing before all this happened. So I mean, I don't know. That's just the norm, I guess, to get that shit done. You know what I'm saying? And as far as raising hell, if it ain't yours, I wouldn't do that. That's the easy route out, is raising hell. I make plans with the bitch and then motherfucking creep out in the middle while you at work and just dip, pack up all my shit, ghost. Come home, you be like, yo, where you at? I don't know where I'm at, bitch.
What if it's your house? You gotta put all her shit out, or you just gonna leave her and leave it with the house?
We'll do that too. We'll do that too. You see, if it's my crib and shit, then yeah, she gotta go. She get out. She'll be evicted. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? So it happened to you. I would have to definitely make a move though. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't even try to raise hell. I'd just be trying to make the clean break, get away from all that. Because obviously the bitch is messy. She was ready to set you up for 18 years. You know what I'm saying? So the cleanest break you could get is the best.
Let's pass it around. Go ahead, World Combat. I mean, Sir Senior. Oh, we heard from you already. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sir Senior. And then we're gonna go into the next question that they sent me. Would you tell her that you did it?
Of course.
If even if the baby comes back as your baby, he still should tell her.
Yes.
Why?
I'm telling her. I'm gonna tell her, but I'm gonna put it in a tactful way, the same tactful way I would say if the baby want mine. I'll make it just straightforward. Hey, I had questions. I need these questions answered. And I apologize if it seems like I implied you were dirty. That's what it seemed like. You were right. I will be man enough to say you were right. I was wrong. And if you had any questions about it, you would want to know. So I want to know. Now, if this upsets you, then I understand and we're willing to go through you being upset in a respectful way. But very simply, I needed to know, which is better. Me find out now and I can get that off my mind. Let me have this agonizing feeling 18 years and then find out that the baby really was mine and I've treated this child with a disdain that it did not deserve. If I keep the child and stay with you, even if the baby's not mine, that's my choice. But I should not give up my choice or hold the baby accountable for my choice. So I want to do what's fair for me, the baby, and you. And that's what I did. Just that simple.
Okay. I'll save mine for the end. Let's go on to the next topic. The same topic, new segment. Same segment is Ask Marq Nash. This is another letter that I emailed that I got. You guys, it's on the screen. You guys got topics. You got questions. You want to be anonymous? Send me an email. Send me your new music. You got a video. Send me your video. We're gonna put it on the show. So let me know. But the email is on the screen. Last 15 minutes of the 10 minutes of the show, I'll take some calls. So let's go through this one. This one is kind of funny to me. It's a young lady. She basically said she's been working out a lot lately. She has lost some weight. And her husband is very excited about her body transformation. She's been, I guess, she should have sent me a before and after picture so I can really see. But basically, this shit is kind of funny to me. She's a little insecure because she's got some dark marks on the inside of her thighs now, right? From working out so much, running and stuff. And she has developed a higher sex drive. So has he, since she's been losing this weight. But she's apprehensive about the little dark marks on her inside her thighs. But more importantly, she's been developing a slight case of jock itch. And he wants to go down on her as soon as she come back from the gym. She said, like, this is hilarious to me. She said he is so apprehensive about having sex as soon as she come back from the gym. He goes with her to the gym now. You know what I'm saying? But he always want to have sex sweaty. Like, as soon as we come back from the gym, let's go right now. She doesn't like that. She don't even want him to go down on her sometimes. She be like, we can do it, but, I don't want him down there and I got a little jock itch going on. I was like, okay, we got to put this one on the show. This is going to make the cut. Out of all the emails, this one rose to the top because she actually didn't put jock itch. She put a word up here I can't pronounce. She put the actual term for it. I had to Google this shit, and it's jock itch.
See that Joe dry down there. You know what I'm saying? She.
I think that's from moisture. When I looked it up, you develop jock itch from having moisture.
Oh, it's too much moisture?
Yeah, it's a lot of moisture right there. So she might got that wet. And she's working out and sweaty. But he wants to have sex straight from...
She got that wet.
Yeah, but she said, yeah, she's like, I don't want to go down on me that much. Plus, I'm a little apprehensive about my thighs having, from rubbing together when she used to be bigger. And then she been working out. And like I said, he works out with her. He wants to have sex immediately when they come back. It's almost primal. These are quotes. Yeah. What should she do? Should she just give him some butter and just tell him, hey man, lube me up, do what you do? Should she just tell him like, hey, I'm not into that? I wish she would have told me how long they was together, man.
Yeah,
and how long was he with her before? How long he been with her afterwards? Like, this wasn't that long of a one, but it was kind of a short one. But it was so entertaining because I was like, what the hell is this? I'm reading them. I was like, you bet. And I know she don't let him go down before she ain't just approaching this now. She don't let him do it before. But I guess she feeling some way about it. Maybe his beard is itchy or something. I don't know. He got jock beard now. Let's try to work with it. Let's have some fun with it. Let's get this young lady some advice. And I wish you would have sent me that before and after picture though. Cause who knows? Maybe we always say, nah, I'm jumping on that shit right now too. No, who knows? But
no.
Here we go. Somebody said no. Yeah, shower after the gym. Come on, let's go through it. Go through it. Let's have some fun. Go ahead.
Real talk. The black marks on the thighs, man. Ain't nobody worry about that little extra hamburger meat, man. That shit good, man. You good with that part. As far as you being all that sweat, you know what I'm saying, in the jock itch and shit. If you really like the dude, you really want to be with the dude, I would say hop in the shower in the gym. While you in the gym, you about to change your clothes. Go ahead and take a shower there, get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he gonna want to jump up on you. You know what I'm saying? So you go ahead and get yourself together in the gym, and then y'all go home and let him jump up on you. How he jump up on you? And you get rid of that sweat, and it be some wet. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got.
All right, I get it. But all y'all look, I'm looking at y'all. Some of y'all niggas act like y'all ain't never had sex or before with somebody who didn't wash up. You ain't know if that girl washed up or not. She just pulled up. And you start fucking. You don't supervise every showers, Cadillac Red. Stop.
No. It's not the dude that got the issue. It's her with the issue.
I got you.
She should take care.
But aside from that, she don't like them thigh marks. What she do about that?
I mean, nobody care about that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody
she care.
But you not fucking you. He fucking you. He don't care about that type of shit, man. Cut that shit out, man. That's what I said. That little hamburger patty right there ain't gonna hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? That
It
shit.
sound it sound like it's more than hamburger patty. It sound like it's road rash, nigga.
Hey,
Hey, look, with an emphasis on the word rash.
look, the road lead to downtown. As long as you motherfucker get rid of that sweat, and then you some back.
Come on now.
Yeah, I'm talking. That's all I'm saying. Hey,
Right.
but look, Mark, I got to get ready to go because you know I got to work in the morning. And
Man,
shit,
thank you for pulling up, man. We almost out anyway. Thank you, bro. Tell
Yeah,
people again where they can follow you at.
Salute Supreme B.
Supreme B's Box to Talk, Facebook, Instagram. Like I said, we got the YouTube channel popping. Check out my interview that I did with the historian Kurt Sugar. You know what I'm saying, on the WBC. Believe that it is a good one.
Shout out your Cash App.
Oh yeah, the Cash App, the money sign SB Boxing Talk. You know what I'm saying?
$sign SB Boxing Talk. Thank you, my brother.
You know what I'm saying? No problem, man. You know, whenever you do it, you know what I'm saying? I'm with you, man.
Hey, music day on Friday. Music.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up for sure.
Absolutely. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. One. That's reciprocation right there, man. He's solid dude. Super solid. Shoot, man, that's pretty much all I got. I think we all on the same page, man, for the most part. I'm gonna let you guys tell me what you guys think she should do. She don't like the dark marks on her legs. Her dude want to go down on her. I think the taking a shower at the gym, I think we got that one. That's an easy fix. He ain't even got to know you doing that real quick. You know what I'm saying? He'll think you still sweaty from and wet from the workout. He's primal though. Shoot, he's primal. But yeah, man. What do y'all think? As far as that, she's insecure about the dark spots on her legs, but he liked to
How
go
long they
down
been
on
together?
She didn't say. I wish she would have told me, and I
Okay.
wish she would have seen me a before and after picture. She could have cut the head off for it. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see what she looked like before, because he said she did a whole body transformation. That just, when you say body transformation, that sounds like something.
See,
You feel me?
sometimes
Yeah,
dark
serious.
spots.
That ain't just losing some weight. Like, that's some noticeable shit. And if he
No,
was with her long enough, it's a new person for him almost. But go ahead.
Sometimes when you are overweight and your legs rub together, you do have the dark spots in between it. And there's surgery for that. It's according to how it look. It can be a turnoff. To some cats, they may not care, but if it's been like that for so long, it's those bumps don't go away. Like it's just bad skin. So you have to really get that surgically repaired or something like that. But listen to this, Mark and sir. Every time I went to a different country, I wanted to freaking, of course, dip out, right? So
Hold on, you about to give a story time? Can I do the drop?
I'm just about to tell you about the working out and then getting straight down to it without showering.
Okay, story
I
time.
I always used to think, oh man, every time, woman come out the gym, she's gonna be smelling a certain way, she's gonna be tart, zangy, zesty, all this shit. Man, it was this chick I used to deal with, man, and she never smelled at all. Like she used to enjoy when the brother be down there because I ain't have no facial hair or nothing like that. She didn't have no scent. I'm talking about we'd be in the gym for like 2.5, 3 hours, man. Nothing. That shit tastes like peaches and cream. And peaches and cream. I'm serious, dog. I am not lying to you, man. Like that debunked a lot of shit I thought about a woman. I say, damn, this female don't have a scent, don't have a smell, don't nothing. Nothing. That shit was sexy. Oh my goodness. Dang.
So you can relate. So basically, World Combat, you the only one that's up here keeping it a buck. You said you can relate to the dude, just wanting to just get right into it sometimes.
Yeah, man, because you have the energy. The guy, the testosterone is built up. Really, I'm telling you, like when you leave the gym, you right, you good. It's just when you allow all that to start to calm down and stuff. But yeah, man, sex after the gym, man, absolutely, man. That shit can pop off in the car, any of that. With the right chick.
But why does it? How much does the shower slow it down when y'all get back to the house though? It only.
I mean, it's according to where you live at though. You might live quite a ways back, and by then, the adrenaline is off. What if you just did cardio? You get a little bit more relaxed and tired. What if you eat? After you eat, you get a bit more tired. Man, I'm telling you, man, I got too many stories with
He
that.
said, "I be busting them down, World Combat. I bust them down."
Hey, man.
Okay.
You
This
know,
was
not
fun.
everybody leave the gym smelling like a skunk. You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right. I get it. I do. I stink right now. I'm about to go take a shower right now. That's why the show about to be over. Hey, look, man, it's been another one, man. I think that's it, man. I think we can close this one out, man, and have a good night, man. I hope you guys had a great time pulling up on the show. But basically, in a nutshell, definitely, homeboy. I would tell you, you getting off early. You getting off good early. If you feel like you need to go get that done, you feeling that way for a reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, maybe you don't know enough about your father or your father's father or your family's family, and I don't mean that disparagingly, but yes, we come in all colors, and sometimes what a child looks like younger is not what they look like later. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to give you the best advice possible, and I'm gonna tell you, definitely don't treat it. I would tell you to go it on and get it done, because I don't want you to harbor any feelings more than you already have, because obviously you harbored enough when you emailed me. So just know I'm here for you, brother, and we're not here to make no jokes about your situation. Hit us back, give us the update. If you are a person that's actually in the chat or you are familiar with the show, pull up one day and tell us, yeah, he's mine. And this is my great granddaddy. He look like him. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. And if not, pull up and say, hey, man, he's mine. He's not mine, but I love him anyway. Or he's not mine, and we broke up. Just give us an update, because we want to follow up with you. I'm gonna follow up with you personally. But with that said, Transcendent Sport, what up, man? You just pulled up. What up?
Hey, buddy. It's been quite a while since I've been on your show. How are you, Mark?
I'm well, my friend. How are you?
Great. Salute to the panel. Salute to World Combat. Salute to Sir. What's going on? I just want to say on and just because it's been quite a while since I went to your show, right? And I was looking for the video yesterday of the thing because I heard about it. I just want to see how it goes.
I took that off, man. I had to take that down, man. Y'all deserve better than that.
Nah.
I got to get back to
bro.
the structure. We got to get back to the basics sometimes, even in broadcasting.
Right. It's a show deal, right? You do whatever you want, and we all have to respect that, bro. So it's you do what you want, man. I always support you. How you going, man?
It's just a different way. You don't have to. Nah. We talked about that earlier too. I said no. Yeah, I still have a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Because what they say with great power. What they say? What's the Peter Parker thing they say?
Great power comes with great responsibility. I think that's
I knew
what
a comic book face ass nigga would know it. I knew it. I knew you was gonna know it.
Well, I'm Asian, man. What do you think?
See what I'm saying? Come on. Who but me?
Transcendent.
Who but me had the Asian dude up here cracking Asian jokes?
Well, I'm sorry. What would you say, World Combat?
What's it? I think Transcendent, the genius behind the screen.
No. It's all you guys. I'm every time I'm at World Combat Sports, I'm always on audio, man, because you have so much information to talk. I'm like, I want to do that one day. Hopefully, I'll be at that level. So is Marq Nash, man, because you guys have a very great channel. You guys have great channels. I always listen to. I'm like, I hopefully I'll be there one day. You know.
All right. Well, look, well, we got you here. Let me ask you. We got a couple questions on the board. We'll close out with you. All
right.
We had a guy call in and say not call in, but basically he's trying to debate should he get a DNA test. He's light skinned, the girl is light skinned, the baby's dark skinned. He wants to know. Well, it sounds like he got his mind made up. Should he talk to the girl about it, or should he just sneak off and do it on his own? But more importantly, after he gets the results, if it is his child, should he confront her and let her know what he did? Because obviously he's gonna confront her if it's not. But what if it is? Because he feels guilty.
Right. So he's not sure if it's his kid or not, right? That's the whole issue.
Yeah, based off the phenotypes. The baby's dark skin, his nose looked different. Like he was like, yo, he don't look like me. Basically, he don't look like her neither.
Yeah. I mean, I would advise the gentleman to get a DNA test, and whatever the result of the DNA test, and it's his best way to respond. He could respond in a very respectful way. I mean, it's his life. He can respond whatever he wants. But I would advise him to get a DNA test. That never happens to me, so I don't know what's the best
because
advice.
You gonna know, because you Asian.
Yeah.
You gonna know if it's your. Be like, hold on, this baby supposed to have some kind of slant on the eyes. Nah, man. Even if it's with a white chick or a black chick, like, hold up, man. This baby got red. This baby look too much like Alfie, yo. No. That
Oh,
baby
and
look like
also,
Con. Hey, look, baby, come out looking like Conor McGregor, talking about you the daddy. Like, no.
I get you. Oh, and also
Or,
Mark Nash.
or, or, he
Right.
look like Marq Nash.
Oh, oh. Hey, you
I'm
want to
fucking with.
confess something, buddy?
I'm fucking with
um,
you. I'm fucking with you.
no. Hey, I also heard about what your grandma, man. I'm sorry about that.
Hey man, it's all good, man. We're doing they having the funeral on Friday. It's gonna be virtual as well, so I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna put on the suit and everything, man. And I'm gonna sit right
How
here and
you
I'm gonna
holding up
cry
though?
and I'm gonna
You doing
smoke
good?
while, huh?
You doing good though with everything with
Yeah, man, I'm making it, man. I'm making it. I know some people. Look, she had children. Her children
right,
are hurting more than me. You get what I'm saying?
right,
So
yeah,
I'm dealing with the best I can, but I know somebody out there is hurting more than me. And
right,
and for me to act like the way I was acting and feeling, that's not fair to their pain. So we learning and we growing as a people, and more importantly, we growing as a community. We growing as a stream. And I appreciate you guys for pulling up on. You guys want to tell Transcendent Sports, tell them where they can follow you at and find you at, big dog.
yeah. My name is Trent Sports Channel. Just subscribe to my channel, and I primarily talk about boxing, but I'm trying to hopefully coverage with other sports. Hopefully, could be in the level same as Marq Nash here, is my boy, as well as World Combat Sports. Yeah, thanks for always having me on, Mark. I always appreciate it. I always support you. Uh, I hope you guys are doing okay there and stay safe with the pandemic going on.
Are you Asian and in Asia?
No, man, I'm in Canada.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Man,
yeah.
look at you. How the women over there, man?
We're in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, they're they're amazing. I can tell you that. I
I
can tell you
Damn.
bet.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Well, you guys already know I'm Filipino, right? So um, so it's nice to have a diverse country. You know, it's really nice.
Mm.
Yeah,
I ain't mad
diverse
at you,
choices.
man. We gotta talk, man. We
I
gotta
might have
talk
to come over.
offline. Hey, look, man. Know me first. He said he
I
liked
might
my
have to
show
come
more
over
than
there to
yours.
Canada and start a new family.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
come
oh,
on,
now I ain't
bro.
doing that. I ain't doing that. But I did talk to my wife about moving to Canada. I said, hey, they speak English. It's not that far. It's not overseas. You can drive back. We can fly back. It's not as far as like as you would think it, but you'll live in a whole nother country and they speak your language and you don't. You guys got a different healthcare system over there.
Yeah,
That's the main
it's
thing.
right. Yeah, it's a great country to live in. Like I have family in the United States and also like United States too. I just prefer Canada.
Wrap it up. No, I'm joking. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm
Go ahead.
sorry.
I'm
All
sorry. No,
right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. I got
Yeah,
about three
yeah.
minutes.
It's all right. It's just both countries are great. I just live in Canada. That's all.
Next time you're on the channel, we're gonna talk about some of that Canada there, transcendent. Because I'm just curious for real.
What are you curious about?
Just the economy over there, and
Oh,
y'all leisure recreational. I mean, what's the strongest source of entertainment over there in Canada? Canada.
Hang out behind the scene real quick. Let me close it out and we can chop it up with him real quick. You know what I'm
All right.
saying? He's a cool brother. Sir Senior, tell people where they follow you at.
Sir Senior, double like it is right there. You can always email me if you have any questions or requests for me to make something. I'm really doing a lot with Bacon, but I'm expanding my channel. Hit the notification right here first in Marq Nash first, and then go to Sir Senior and everybody else support, and
Put your
hit
cash
me
app
at
out there too. Put your cash app out
PRNC.
there so they can support you
Oh, that's my
financially
real government. I'll put it out there.
if you want
Um,
to.
yeah, I'll
Put
put it in the chat.
All right, there you go. And the same for you, Transcendent. Put it out there if people want to support your channel or you know what I'm saying, if you want to give it out. But World Combat, close it out for us. I thought you was gonna let me leak that intro, man. We got one, boy. But we gonna get it though. If we don't do it tonight, we gonna do it definitely on your show. You gotta invite me up when you blast it off, man. But we got one, right? World Combat?
Well, you got it right now though.
Yeah, I can pull it up. If you want me to do it, I can do it.
Let me see something right quick.
It's on. I got it as a private video on YouTube, so I can share my screen and pull it up.
oh, you got his intro. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, man, we got one, man. He got a dope. He got his shit. Low key, his intro better than mine, bro.
Dang.
I ain't even
Yo.
gonna lie. It's better than Mike on Sports too, cause we actually filmed it. We hooked up, got on location. I brought the drone out, got some drone
Ooh.
footage of them, got some nice effects in it. You know what I'm saying? Something quick, real light. We got 2 versions actually. We got a short version and a long form. That's why I got to end the show right now, because I got to work on the long form of the video.
I see.
Yeah, but we got the little 30-second drop for it. Can be the outro, it could be the intro, but we definitely doing the outro intro, and he's definitely supported the show financially and been bringing me out the boxing gyms and helping me out, helping me rub elbows with the stars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
but I bet you were shocked when you see World Combat in real life, huh? Like, he's big.
the first time, yeah, he a big ass dude, man.
Yeah.
Like, he made Roy Jones look small. He's bigger than what's the dude who fought heavyweight James. He bigger than James Toney. Look at the pictures that he got up.
Dang.
Like, the only person I seen that beside him to make him look like regular was Deontay Wilder. But Wilder's what, like 6'7"?
6'8"?
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, dang.
He's something crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? But man, we thought we was gonna get the drop for World Combat. At least it tell us where we can follow him at. But I'll put it on the screen because I know it. But I'll put the link back out there if you want to pull it back up. But
all right, man. I'm gonna go, bro. Thank you so much.
Man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, my G.
All right, see you, brother.
Yes, sir. Hey, when you going live again, man? Never mind. He said, I did it tonight with you. All right, so with that said, man, we're going to close it out. It's your boy, Marq Nash. Thank you guys for pulling up. Remember, Friday, we're going to do a hip-hop show. I don't know. I think we're going to do top 10 groups or something like that of all time groups. So we'll have fun with that one. Yeah, man, we'll probably... Oh, he going live tomorrow morning. All right. I'll pull up and definitely support you if I'm available. Definitely will, man. Like I said, I do the shows at night because that's when I'm available. So with that said, man, remember, dreams require your sleep, goals require effort. Go out there and get your goals. If you got a hoodie from me, your hoodie is in the mail. Oh, and I'm gonna I got a P.O. box now. So you guys got some merch that y'all want to send me? Send it to me. I got a P.O. box. It's P.O. Box 126 Red Oak, Georgia 30272. That's P.O. Box 126, Red Oak, Georgia 30272. All right, well, with that said, thank y'all again. Remember, dreams require sleep, goals require effort. Go get your goals, go get your boys, go get everybody you know, and tell them you was watching the illest and the realest show on YouTube. It's your boy, Marq Nash, Breaking the Beats. Pop, pop. Respect the shooter. And I meant the shooter of the camera, man. Respect the cameraman, not... No violence.
This that squad sound.
World Combat, what up?
Y'all dropped out, man. Something's going on with my internet connection over here.
When we gonna blast that intro off? People want to know when we gonna blast that new intro outro off.
Tomorrow. That's cool with me.
Set the date. Let's do it. Let's get it. Marq Nash, Breaking the Beats. Got that new intro from World Combat Sports. You ain't got to like his commentary. You ain't got to like me. But you going to love that intro. The boy working out here. Fuck with me.